Welcome back, and chances are, if you have a computer, you're familiar with Microsoft and its operating system, or OS. And even if you're an Apple person like someone we know, you've probably still worked with Microsoft Word.
Yes, but Microsoft OS and Microsoft Word are two totally different things. And here to explain is our computer expert, Stan Prager from GoGeeks in East Longmeadow. I think many people at home really have no idea the difference
They're confused already at this point,
Stan.
Stan.
Too many things going on.
Well, that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I have a lot of clients that have this confusion. You ask them, what operating system do you have on your computer, and they say Microsoft Word, or the opposite. You're talking about Word or Excel, and they think it's the same as the operating system. So the operating system would be, Windows XP or Windows 7 or Windows 10. The Microsoft Office, on the other hand, is a productivity package, which includes a variety of different products. Typically, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint are the typical ones that would come. But there's lots of different versions of Microsoft Office. There is the Home Student Edition, there's the Business Edition, and there's the Pro Edition. And depending on which edition you purchase, depends on which programs come with it. And naturally, the more programs that come with it, the more money you have to spend.
It's not cheap. Even the lowest edition is a couple $100.
Least expensive is the Home Student, and that is Word, Excel, PowerPoint. That's $149 typically. The one Home Business, which has Outlook in it, is $199, and they go up to as high as $400 to have the full suite with Publisher and what have you. So, and the other thing I think a lot of people are confused by is that Office does not come with computers. Okay? It's sold separately always. Some people remember having bought it probably because they may have bundled it with their purchase, but years ago, right? So they've forgotten by now, so they think they've always had it. Or if you get a new computer, which we talked about before.
Yeah, this has happened to me.
Exactly. They'll come with what's called a basic starter edition. And the starter edition, you can use it so many times, and then if you don't pay for it, it'll never work again.
Do you think more and more people are doing away with it once they figure out that it's not free, that it doesn't come with your purchase of a computer?
Well, I think the problem is that most people count on it. I mean, there are alternatives, like there is open source, Open Office, which is free that you can download. There's lots of different things. But, I mean, they make Office for Mac girls like you, because we kind of rely on it. I mean, if you use Word or Excel particularly, there isn't anything else that works exactly that way. And, it is backward compatible. If you buy a new version of Office, you will be able to open all the things you created with old versions of Office.
Sure.
However, if you don't have the new version of Office, you may not be able to open something that somebody has emailed you.
That has the latest version.
That has the latest version, because it's created in a different format. Or if you can open it, you won't be able to edit it. So, they kind of have you hooked. You can also, when you buy Office, you can either buy the edition that you own, or Microsoft now has a subscription one that you can purchase, where you have to pay for it every year. And you'll always have the latest edition. But, not a lot of people like that idea of having to pay Microsoft annually.
Well, what happens, Stan, if you buy Microsoft Word, a student edition or professional edition, whatever it may be? A few years down the line, you get a new computer that doesn't have it installed anymore. Can you use the old version that you have and just migrate it to your new computer?
Legally, no. I mean, there are people who do it.
You can physically, but not legally.
Well, it depends. With the new versions of Office, you can't even do that, because the new versions of Office, when they're installed, they need to be activated online with Microsoft using your email address and password that you've created when you installed it. So it can't even be moved from one to another. They've really kind of cracked down on that to prevent counterfeiting. And by the way, installing the new version of Microsoft Office is not easy. It used to be you just got a CD from the store and put it in.
Well, Stan, we're running out of time.